How's this? Hello.
Hey, how are you all doing?
Hey, here we are.
That's right, we're back.
We're back.
Hanging out, just trying to see how things go, just checking out the late night scene and maybe the early morning scene, where you are. It could be the late evening. It could be dusk. It could be 5 o'clock somewhere,
Yes.
We never know.
It could be so many things. So hold on. I'll be right back. Keep on.
Yeah. So anyway, we had a really exciting day. We went to Target, and boy, were there a lot of people there doing their last minute shopping for the holidays. Selene was able to finish her holiday video. So if you get to DJ Selene, you can check out all her cool holiday fashions, and you get to put a comment in what you think looks best, because she's not really quite sure. All these reindeer motifs and, interesting holiday patterns, and I think there was flannel and all sorts of different materials there. So if you go to her DJ Selene, you can see all the cool holiday fashion. Actually, it was interesting because at Target, we were trying to find some more stuff to add to the video, and they had sold it all out. I said, wow, everybody's looking for like holiday clothes. They said, well, it was 40% off last week. So there was literally very little holiday clothing left. They just cleared it all out. But it was pretty cool. Then, what else did we do today? I have an eBay business where I sell hard to find music, CDs and things like that. CDs are still selling, by the way, if they're hard to find things. And so we were packing a lot of that, getting that shipped out before the holidays. And what else was going on? Just trying to clean the house. I can't believe it. My son is just so excited about cleaning the house. I've never seen him like this. So got to get in the spirit, of just doing a really good job. So in between editing videos, I'm going through the mail. And what else? It was second night of Hanukkah. So doing all my plugs early. If you go to Hollywood Rabbi, you can learn all about the dreidels, the spinning tops. What does spinning tops have to do with the holiday of Hanukkah? Well, find out. And there's actually a dreidel song that we sing. It's a really catchy tune, one of the best of the holiday Hanukkah songs. So go out there and check out Hollywood Rabbi out on YouTube. And I think we have some people out there who are joining us. We have some insomniacs out there. We kind of come alive late at night over here in our house. We have Lingala Kata said, "Hi, how are you?" That's my buddy. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you're doing good. And you used to have it just in the Asian writing, and now you're putting it in phonetics in English so we can all pronounce it.
Hello. Here I am.
Hey, there he is.
All right, who's here?
That's Lingala Katan. Remember he joined us when we used to be on the stream. We had StreamYard or Yard Stream or whatever it was. I think you joined us on one episode.
Let's see. Hi.
Right?
I am some BSY that time.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it was kind of, there was some problems with it. When a lot of people get on it, it gets like all this echo and feedback. And then the other night we tried it, I don't know if you saw it. Actually, we got 8 hours of view on this on DJ Selene's channel. She had 8 hours of view. The whole thing crashed. We left the stream, and there were two people, a High Heel Knight and Mr. Peanut, were running the show after that.
Talking by themselves, and then
They
I had to
didn't know where
kinda-
we went. We couldn't get back on to her own stream. So if you had
No.
problems with it, I think we're going back to the traditional streams here on YouTube, where you type and
Yeah.
everybody can get in what they got to say without having to.
So what
crash.
time is it where you are? What's the time over there? Over here, we're what time is it here? It's 11:29 p.m. on Monday, right? 11:29 p.m.
Well, we're. Is it still Monday? Gosh, you're right. It's been a long day, but it's almost Tuesday here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11:29. You're right.
Hmm.
And I'm
Yeah, we're almost there. Oh, it's 12:58 a.m. Oh wow, that's
Is it?
for
Why
him.
is- oh, for you. Are you in India or?
Yeah, remind us where you are speaking from, because we are like not remembering right now, right? My stream hasn't been updating so much. In India, you're right.
India,
Wow, you have
wow.
great memory.
See, I remember. I would never forget Lingala Khatan. What does that name mean? Because in Hebrew, Khatan means small. I don't know what that. And Lingala is a language, right? Like lingua. I'm just trying to. I'm
Does
probably
it have
not.
a meaning? The
Yeah,
words?
you tell us. I have no idea what it means, but it's probably something cool.
We were thinking about.
I was thinking about you. Yes.
Mhm.
It's cool because then you came back on. Before I came to the stream, you have stopped there.
Oh, did you visit? Did you visit Lingala Khatan today?
Possibly, if people make comments on our videos, I try to go back and visit their channels. I'm meeting so many new friends, and
Yeah,
it's
it's been
hard.
so amazing.
My computers are so slow that it just takes forever to boot them up and everything. But eventually, we managed to go back, even if it takes some time. We go back and visit all.
And are you my
our
friend?
friends.
I'm gonna put myself over here.
Okay, Ingala is in a caste. Khatan is a god named based on a human god. I think that's what it was. Interesting. And they have the caste system, right? Is that what that's referring to in India? Interesting. Lingala Khatan. Yep. So you're a late night guy. You like to stay up late. Remind me again what you do during the week. I think you were saying you were a student. Am I right? Like you were studying different languages. Yep. Ah. Okay. Okay. I think I'm right about that. I remember you were studying a lot of languages: Chinese, Japanese, and Indian, maybe, to name a few. Have you ever gone on to Stephanie Page's channel lately? Because I haven't really seen her. She hasn't done her streams in a while. I think I saw you on Stephanie Page's stream the last time.
Trying to get this without internet and just going with my Verizon, because it's so behind that I'm like not.
Well, it's in delay. Do you know that we're actually in delay?
Are we?
Because in case somebody were to, God forbid, say something off color, I don't know why that would ever happen. We can bleep them before it ever makes it to the air. Yeah, that's why everything else is happening later. Because we're actually broadcasting, and then there's like maybe a 1 minute delay or 2 minute delay, and gives you time. And once you delete their comment, nobody will see it. So we're the only ones that see some of this stuff. That's how I don't understand how people can leave these streams going. Like they leave them going, and like they film their wall or something, and people are just. And we couldn't leave it unattended. Imagine some of the comments that we would get. I'm worried about that.
Yes, that would be risky business for us.
I think that we would get shut down. We would be definitely not for kids. They would make us over 21, I think, after that.
Yeah, and by the way, that's me, in case we're not together yet. Are we? Let me see. Yes.
Now we have 6 people, according to this, 6 people that are on here.
Mm-hmm.
We want all 6 of you guys to wake up, because Lingala Katan is the only guy that's contributing anything. I feel like the teacher. Get up and
contribute to
and
this.
meet each other, mingle. I used to know this lady, and we would go to her house, and it would be boys and girls, and then the boys would be on one side of the room, the girls would be on the other side of the room. Because what's wrong with you guys? You're here to party. You got to talk to each other. You got to mix. You got to mix. She would just yell at us because we were just sitting on one side of the room, and everybody was just talking to the person next to them, So that's what we got to do here. We got to mix. Guys, wake up, get some coffee, get some no-dos. What is it? I mean, we got these people that are just like transfixed. They're just, oh my God, they're back. I'm speechless. I have nothing to say. Lingala Katan, thank God for you tonight. Otherwise, we'd be talking to ourselves.
Yes.
And those 5 other people that are just they might be in a coma. I think they're like, there's that movie, The Awakening.
They want to see what's going on. I mean, there's some people that when they see a swimming pool, they like to go and jump right in.
Right.
Then there's people that they see a swimming pool, they like to put their feet on first, see how the water is, and then see if they want to be part of it or not.
I think they're transfixed by your beauty. They're they're like, oh,
for sure.
I can't look at the keyboard. I have to stare at DJ Selene.
Come on.
That's it. No. She's got a lot of fans, I'm telling you. She was on with Papa Noel the other day. Was it yesterday? He had Santa Claus.
Yeah, Santa Claus.
She had Santa Claus on her channel. I mean,
that was fun.
And she has a nice, if you try to find the video, it's just the one with her and Santa Claus on the front. They were in split screen. What does it say? Lingala Katan. Hello. Hi. And then it says, Star Wars fan. Hey, Poppy and Mommy, you're up late. All right. Well, you have permission to be up late. You can have that cup of warm milk and cookies that we left out for you, and put the nightlight on and join the party. All right.
Yeah. Hello, Star Wars fan 323.
Star
and
Wars.
Hola.
Star Wars.
Yay.
Star Wars.
Hold on, I need to get something. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. So we got some people now that have come, that are waking up. They're coming alive. They realize that, if you see me earlier on in the day, I'm usually kind of sleepy, but like now's the time that I kind of wake up. And we got Metal Music Maniac. I appreciate you guys staying up late tonight. How was the Vegas Pinball Museum? That is the most amazing place because, most museums you're not allowed to touch anything, but the Vegas Pinball Museum, you can actually play these games, and you can play for the price that they were at the time. So like a lot of the games are like a quarter because that's how it was back in the day. You had a quarter, you could do something with it.
Oh, what did I miss? Oh, did you notice that Provinciana in Hong Kong is here?
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, well.
Sheila is here. Happy to see you. Thank you so
Metal
much for the holiday wishes. That was so nice of you. You sent us all holiday wishes, and we wish you all happy holidays. So we have in the house, we have Provincia in Hong Kong. Provinciana. I'm sorry. I know her as Sheila. So
in Hong Kong.
And
we have Lingala Katan.
Yeah, it's good to see you
Metal
again,
Music
too.
Maniac. Hello.
Metal Music Maniac.
And we got Star Wars Fan 323.
Now, you see, guys, You asked me how Vegas was. I got my Vegas coat on here. That's right. This is my Vegas.
The shiny
I don't know if they
coat.
can see it, but it's like kind of like a crushed velvet. And I got it in Vegas. You can't buy these coats in LA for some reason. I don't know why. But
yeah,
you gotta get the Vegas clothing in Vegas there.
That's right. What stays in Vegas?
But that he was asking about what did you think of the pinball museum? Was that because he must have saw our video?
Yeah, it's so cool.
You can play all these like rock and roll games that like Pinball Wizard and Gilligan's Island and all these TV shows and movies, Terminator, pinball, and they have these really old machines from like the 50s and early 60s.
Yeah, it's really cool. The old machines. It's like this guy's playing those hockey like with the sticks and wood, and you're moving the guy, doom, doom, doom. Kind of like really old-fashioned. And you're gonna like this comment a lot. DJ Jerry says, Ingana Katan said, "Sir, I am streaming your videos some videos that he missed. He's doing like a rerun on the old videos. Thank you so much.
You must be a rock and roll fan. I have 90 videos as of today. This is probably 91. I can't believe we have that many videos.
I cannot believe it.
And actually, the Pinball Museum was something I filmed last year, believe it or not. But the reason why I re-released it was because I accidentally erased some of the sound. Because I was trying to edit it. And because there was a lot of music, they had copyright claims. And I thought, they said, if you just take this part, but then meanwhile, the like half of the video is muted. So I decided to just re-release it in its original form. Who cares if I get a copyright claim? I don't want a copyright strike. But the claims I'm okay with, because those are artistic expressions, I feel.
That's right. And let's see, from Bisiana in Hong Kong said, sometimes I got nosebleed here. But nice to be here watching both of you. What does he mean by that?
Oh my God, I hope you're okay. Is it like some people get like the propensity to have nosebleeds? So I'm not sure if that's an expression or if you're losing blood. So please take care of all your medical needs, and I appreciate your loyalty. And just relax. If you put your head back, I think you'll be okay. So good to have you here. And Star Wars Fan 3, you jumped. You jumped off the roof, not to the pool. And I missed the pool. Is that scene from Almost Famous when the guy's on top of the roof and he's like, I am a golden god, and then he jumps into the swimming pool or something? Were you trying to reenact that? Don't be like DJ Jerry and do roof hopping. That's what I used to do when I was a kid. We would hop from one roof to the other. And then sometimes we jump off the roofs. And I learned that landing on cement is a lot harder on the legs than landing on dirt. That's what I learned. Real life experience. So it's just an expression that I got in those because English, is not Tagalog.
I guess when you're concentrating too hard on a language, is that what it is? You're concentrating so hard, and then it's an expression.
I gotta learn some Tagalog.
Yes, we should.
I'm not really. She's the language person. She speaks like 4 languages. I'm still struggling with English myself. If you notice how many like edits there are in some of my videos, I'm just like, what's that word I'm trying to think of? But no, it's.
So deep English. That's why it's so deep.
It is.
It is not an easy language.
It isn't. It's not. There's so many like exceptions and things like that. That are complicated.
Yeah, it's much harder than Spanish or Portuguese, really? Especially to teach kids to read is very hard because Spanish and Portuguese like syllables. Pape, pi, mame, mi. But here's a lot of things that don't make any sense. Let's see. That's me in
Regicide Clout. I didn't miss,
but you missed. Are you guys playing video games right now?
Regicide Cloud. Wow, that's a
Regicide Cloud
is that a
plays
video?
video games. Yeah, it's a video game channel.
Oh, okay. See, you know more about this stuff than I do. I'm still trying to figure out Fortnite. But I'm actually, my dialect is
Bisaya,
wow.
not Tagalog. Oh wow.
So you got to learn 2 languages now, the Tagalog
Tagalog
and
said, "Yep, I like."
pub.
Gee. Oh, Metal Music Manic said I went into
38 words. They speak really fast. That's the thing. Like when you go
deep mode,
like
I started to get into a stare and drew after listening to a Spanish radio station with 39 words in 1 second. Yes, they go really fast. Sometimes I don't even get it.
I'm like, what? I don't know.
Very, very fast. And hey, guys, it goes without saying that everybody should be friends with everybody. Some people are trying to grow their channels. So please, you know what I mean? Friend people, go to see their work.
But you know, but you know what's going to save us all is if they really develop this Google Translate, where you can just walk around. If you go to a foreign country, you're speaking to somebody in a foreign language, and then you just speak into your phone, and then it'll translate.
They have that already.
But they're apps. I don't know.
I think they have I think it's gonna help if you have something like you put it in your ear, and you're talking to somebody, and it's already translating in your ear, simultaneously.
Like a voice. Yeah.
Translating. I think that's going to help us a lot.
Yeah, imagine how it would open up business and travel and understanding each other. Wow, so fast. 39
words in 1 second.
Wow. Yeah, that is a lot of words. You might be
exaggerating, but hey.
I think it was only 38 words. You may be exaggerating. But
yeah. Yes, hosts have that app. But I think need to pay.
That's the thing. We need free apps. Nobody wants to pay for these apps because they're,
I know.
You get into this thing. Like my son got this app. What was it for? It was something about, I don't remember what it was. It was some kind of a thing about going to college or something. And it was like resumes or I don't know, whatever it was. But you get like a free month. And then all of a sudden he's like being billed like $30 a month or something.
You have to be careful. Everything that starts free, you start getting used to it. I mean, we're noticing with the StreamYard, for instance, it's like this place where you stream your videos. Very cool. And then it started free. And then after how many hours? Like 2 hours?
20 hours. You get 20 hours per month. And then it gets
and then they're going to start charging. Right then we're going to be all hooked.
Then it's like then it's like professional. If you only pay $25, you're not a professional. You got to pay like $50.
Yeah, because they're gonna give you something, but it's not gonna be 100%. So then, if you want it really good, then you're gonna have to pay more. And it's just and then you're used to it because you can see, you can invite anybody up on this one that we're doing right now, and the quality is.
But hardly anybody ever wanted to go up. It was only one guy named Mr. Peanut, and he wouldn't show his face. So what was the point?
I like, and he comes.
No, he's cool.
Very shy.
He's got a great voice. He's got that like broadcaster voice. But I mean, I think I've seen, if you go to his YouTube page, you can see, I think it's him, but we'll never know. It could be somebody else that just he put in there to pretend it was him or something.
I see.
But I think there was a video of him in there somewhere.
Yes.
Eventually they'll come up, with these free apps like that you can just walk around with your phone. And
I was very impressed with these apps. We were in the library the other day, and then they had these books in Korean, and my assistant get her phone and she, puts over the book and has some kind of app and was translating the whole book that was in Korean, was translating into English. And I was so impressed. I mean, how he picked up the letters and translated, and I'm always very impressed by technology.
Yeah, there's we're definitely in the future. I mean, I remember when I watched the Jetsons as a kid, they would show how they would have these telecommunicators.
Yeah.
It's kind of like FaceTime where you would see the person calling. And it is a pain. Like people call me like in FaceTime, like I'm not dressed. I'm in the shower or something. And all of a sudden I got like my hair is full of shampoo, and I'm just walking around in a pink robe or something.
Oh my God.
I don't really have a pink robe, but I'm just giving you a visual. And you don't want somebody like, oh my God, the phone rings. Is that somebody who's watching me, or are they just on audio? And I thank God it's just audio, because I don't know, like maybe I'm cool with them seeing me with like shampoo in my hair, but I'm not cool like with the people around them, like, because they're like, hey, check him out, he's got shampoo in his hair. look at this, and they screenshot you. All of a sudden, you've gone viral on Instagram. The pink robe on, and you're whatever. I mean, it could happen. So you got to be careful when anything you put out there. You never know what people could screenshot and just use it against you.
So true. And I love how Lingala, Ketan, and Promisiana in Hong Kong are kind of like talking to each other. That's super cool. Make sure you guys make friends and be friends, because these are the nicest people you've ever met over here. And we got somebody joining the chat.
I'm going to give him a IDFK a shout out.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to go out to see him. He's a hip hop guy in New York. He's got a YouTube channel.
Don't miss this friend that came over here.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Nagia.
Nagia 8X Sun. Hello.
I'm Nagia.
Sorry for not pronouncing your name correctly. Welcome to this channel.
And don't feel bad, because they never pronounce our names right either. Where they're always calling us something else. So, but we want to try our best to pronounce it. I think it's Nagia. Where are you from, Nagia? And then we have Metal Music. Working at the office in the 1980s, it took a day to print
a dot matrix. Now with technology, it takes 1 hour.
What is a dot? Excuse me for my ignorance. What is a dot matrix? It sounds like some kind of a spreadsheet or something like that. It takes
I remember, I think it was in the 80s, my sister said, oh, we have this computer. Come over, we're going to see this computer. And it was like a room, and the computer was like half of the room was this huge machine. And she punched some stuff, whatever happened. And then it came out with some little holes on a paper, and was supposed to be my name. I was like, what?
It wrote my name. It's so cool. I only had 4 spreadsheets of data, raw data, to get you to write your name.
And it took a long time too.
It was like, what's the point of this? Like, they would draw a line. It would take you like 8 spreadsheets of COBOL. Remember COBOL? It was like a language of computer, and in order to write a line in a square or something, it was like, I can do that in 5 seconds. Why do I need this computer for? But it was just cool to see it do stuff. I was there at the beginning. The first home computer I remember was the TRS-80. That's Radio Shack, back in days when they had Radio Shacks and they used to sell computers. And that was it. We remember the school got the TRS-80, and it was like, oh my God, we got a computer, man. It's the future. And it had a tape recorder. That's how you put data in. It was with a cassette, with like metal cassette data. And you would put that in. And I remember I used to bring my like rock and roll tapes. It would play like regular tapes too. And I would just, and the teacher got mad. Why is he playing rock and roll? He should be inputting data in that thing, whatever. But
anyway, and then Lingala Ketan said, I seen your video, something about singing. I don't know, this is going kind of fast.
Which one? Because sometimes I sing on my videos.
Probing nice sing.
Oh, Probinsaya sing.
Nice sing. Something about
do you
singing.
sing, Sheila? I know you do like beauty pageants. I don't remember you singing, but maybe I have to go back and check your.
No, Lingala said that.
Right.
And then Star Wars 323 says, Rilo Ren me, please.
Rilo Ren me, man.
What does that mean?
I asked my son what that is. He said, oh, he's just trying to be funny. That's all. So you made her laugh.
I know I did, because I'm trying to figure this stuff out. Xin Chao Nagia. All right, I think there's some other language coming.
Nagia, how are you doing today? Did he tell us which where he's broadcasting from. Some people are in like the witness protection program, and I hit a nerve when I asked. Like one guy I asked, where are you broadcasting from? Because he has like these shows or whatever. He goes, well, I'm in America. I was narrowed it down to 50 states. Okay. I said, well, if I'm ever in your part of the region of America, I'll look you up, you know, whatever that region would be.
Sounds like Taiwan. Metal Music Maniac said.
So Metal Music, you're probably around my age because you were working in the 80s. You actually remember the 80s, so that's a good sign.
Working 9 to 5. What's that song? Way to make a living.
That was Dolly Parton. I know she was in that movie with Jane Fonda, 9 to 5.
That's the lyrics. I'm notorious for saying everything wrong.
No, that's pretty good. I don't even remember the lyrics. I just remember the 9 to 5 part.
Yeah, we've been in some lives where people sing, you know, every now and then they bring it to a song, and I have this thing that sometimes songs just keep coming to my head depending what people are saying. Usually I keep it to myself, but hey, you know,
but like sometimes I finally, after listening to a song for decades, I finally, you know, either look up the lyrics or I hear the lyrics and it's like, wow, so that's what they were saying.
Yep, Jay Chow, I like this song. Which
song?
One? The one I'm singing?
No, 9 to 5.
Oh, 9 to 5?
Do you remember that one? Okay. He is from Vietnam. Look, we have a special guest. Come on over here.
Come on.
Come on.
He said no.
Tony the Tiger is here. You know what? I was a little bit pissed off at Tony the Tiger because
yes, I was very pissed off at
you know why? Because we bought these Funko things that, you know, on the first day they had these Funko exclusives, and he destroyed the box from Tony the Tiger. Why would he do that?
And you know, this stuff is going to be collectible.
Yeah, there were special editions
because they don't make it so much.
Why did you destroy the Tony the Tiger box? You know, the boxes are important when you're collecting. Yes. You know, you're not supposed to take it out of the box, and if it's a little bit bent, real collectors don't want to buy a box that's bent or chewed up. But he's getting into the thing now that he's trying to open boxes, you know.
Yeah, it started with his cat food box. We buy this whole big box with a whole bunch of little cat food
cans.
Cans, yes. And it's like, you know, we turn around, he's like, oh, I'm hungry again. And then we go outside the house, come back in, oh, you know, time to feed again. And now he's kind of like starting to open that box, right? So, I don't know.
Yeah, it was like all ripped up, and they shredded the couch in the den too. It's just like,
I know, that's something about cats. I don't know. Do you guys have pets? Anybody there have any pets?
Pets destroy your. I mean, we don't have that many nice things anyway. The cats have to destroy whatever's nice in the house. So, but they do it. They'll just like DJ Slaney bought him a scratching post. And she says, "Oh, I wonder if he's using a scratching post. Why'd you buy that? The scratching post is the couch."
Yeah, and also, like, why? Yeah, why? I don't even care about this feather flying on top of this scratching post. Where is the scratching post? Maybe I'll show them. I don't know where it went.
He's got a pretty good sense of smell. He knows what's edible and what isn't. So,
detergent boxes. Yeah, that's right. That's dangerous for cats.
Really, I don't think he would be interested if it's not
the scratching post. If they like the new
flavored
scratching post.
He's jumping up on the table.
Yeah, that's horrible. Check out the scratching post. Isn't that neat? Come on, had a little feather, had a little like carpety part.
He used it a little bit today, though.
But anyway, he didn't like it.
But he used it. We saw him use it for like about 5 seconds today. So.
Oh really?
You got your money's worth.
He better either like it a lot and use it a lot, or not use it at all. So then I can return it. But like this thing, I'm gonna use it a little bit. It's not gonna be good.
What does it say? It says Metal Music Maniac, nice video. I am your new member. All right.
That's what we're talking about.
Members only.
That's what we're talking about. Be friends And if you have a chance to see that little thumbs up on this video somewhere, just click it. I don't know, people keep saying, oh, thumbs up is so good, give thumbs up. I don't know what that does, but if you see the thumbs up for, maybe it's a good thing, then you click it.
Yeah,
Please.
the good thing about us is, and I'll tell you why, our streams are more effective than others. Usually if you go on a stream and you want to meet the host, you only get like one friend. But with us, you're getting like 3, right? Just on one stream, us. Because we each have, she has one channel and I have a channel and I have also Hollywood Rabbis. So it's like 3 for the price of 1.
He has split personality.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't know who I am that day. They're kind of morphing into even the Hollywood Rabbi got involved in destroying the TV. Did you know that he
really did?
Yeah, he said that the revolution will not be televised, and he threw the TV off the wall into the busy street. You know, rabbis don't like TVs. It's a little thing. They love internet, but they don't like TVs because they think that there's too many influence. I think there's actually more influence on the internet than there would be on a TV set, but there's something they just don't allow. They don't like TVs.
Yeah, I wonder if the
real religious
about
ones,
the computers, because that's when
they have kosher computers that have a filter on. Somebody was telling me about that, and it basically it only has like Disney movies and you know, it is everything G-rated. You know, it's like it has like a kosher filter. And so that you don't tempt yourself into doing things that you shouldn't be doing on the internet, like the dark web. Has anybody been to the dark web?
I've seen movies about the dark web. Do you think it's really true that they buy stuff in this dark web and then they open and then it's like this gross stuff? But I don't know if it's real or they just plant something. What do you guys think? Do you think there is a dark web?
Those dark web videos
or they just
on YouTube?
Make this stuff up?
I mean, there's really weird stuff they were buying on it. I thought some of it was cool though. One of them was like you can buy, somebody will send 30,000 emails to somebody that you don't like. Imagine going through 30,000. I can't even go through my 100 of emails.
I feel
whatever.
like I've done somebody done that.
Yeah, I think I have 30,000
mail.
unread emails. But they send these bots, and you
Oh,
can buy it on the dark web. Like you don't like somebody, and they just send them 30,000 emails. Isn't that? I mean, that would be like the worst thing you can do to somebody on an email. I think.
I never saw that.
But they had that on the dark web, and they had all these weird items that you could buy, like a bottle of medication. They don't tell you what it is or something. Like, oh, I need that. You know, it's like bottle of medication. It could be anything. You know, it could be cyanide pills. Yeah, give me that.
And some people would buy it and then, well,
I don't know. These guys were buying it and then were showing you on like what it was. Like, it was like it was like one of those mystery boxes from the dark web.
yeah, a while back we did open a box. Remember that?
Yeah, and you didn't want me to do the second. We're gonna do a second one. He's like, this is too weird. Let's just not do any more of these. But we didn't buy it from the dark web. We just
Shout out, please. What does that mean?
shout it out loud.
Shout out.
DJ Slaney, ma'am, I am your new member.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you.
She's
I need
seen your
some
Christmas
more. Thank
video.
you. Yes, you like the clothes? I went into Target and they had this whole section of sweaters and all sorts of things. So I kind of started filming and got some unusual stuff. But then that day something happened and I had to leave the store, and I came back today to continue. It was all gone. I was like, oh no, they don't even, what do I do? So I kind of pieced up just a part of it. It wasn't exactly how I wanted. I wanted a lot more, but they were all sold out.
Because they had the 40% off last week. We didn't know about that.
Yeah, but thank you so much for watching.
Which one did you like the best? The one with the reindeer on it, or?
Nobody liked that one. Everybody liked the dress, but I thought that the dress, I don't know how flattering that was.
I was on the dark side. Someone was checking out a Corvette. After a minute walk back, 50p picked up the toy, walked away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about like a Black Friday sale or something? Or
picked up the toy, walked away with it. You're talking about trying to buy something and somebody kind of snatched it out from under you. Is that what you're saying?
I guess maybe experience at Target, weird experiences. I feel like it's Jeopardy. Like you have to come up with the answer before you question before you come up with the answer.
Yes. We should play a trivia game.
Really? What kind of trivia?
Let's play like a Disney, like something about Disney. What is the name of the three fairies on Sleeping Beauty?
God, that's tough.
You know how Sleeping Beauty?
I remember them. I just don't remember their names.
Like the one with the green.
The old lady fairies or something.
Yeah, old lady fairies. Does anybody know?
I'm an old lady fairy.
You guys like playing trivia, Disney trivia? Or we can play music trivia.
Yeah. That's right. What would be a good music trivia question?
Did you guys give up on the three fairies?
What was the biggest selling album of all time?
Biggest selling album of all times.
And we might not ever have a biggest selling album of all time again that ever tops that because people steal records now off the internet. I'm told they stream.
Metal Music Man, ting ting, that was a good try. He said Huey, Dewey, and Louie. No, those are the three ducks from Donald Duck has three nephews, and that's Huey, Louie, and Dewey. But the three fairies from Sleeping Beauty is Fauna, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather.
How do you know this stuff?
I don't know.
What was the name of the evil witch in Little Mermaid?
Oh, I know that.
Anybody know that one?
Does anybody know the evil witch in Little Mermaid?
She was like a sea witch or something.
Yes.
Not a sandwich, but a sea witch.
What was her song? It was.
She lost her voice or something.
Well,
that was Little Mermaid.
What is the song? The song was so good.
I'm a sea witch and I love it. Okay. That's a tough one. Everybody give up?
Oh, thank you, Lingala Katan. He said that he commented on my Christmas holiday video. Most people like the third dress.
Which one was
the
that?
red one. The red dress.
Was the one I said that looked comfortable?
Yeah, the one that was comfortable.
I didn't like that one. I didn't think it was as. I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't as form-fitting as.
No, I thought, to be honest, I looked kind of a little bit,
it was a little schlumpy.
Yeah,
it was not. You look at everything. So what can I tell you?
But then again, I mean, where are you gonna go with those little, the little
reindeers and the.
Yeah, I just tried because I thought it was so unusual. And you tried they had a jacket, like a Christmas jacket that would light up, and you did take a picture with one, right?
We couldn't get it to light up because you have to pull something out. I didn't want to destroy the coat, I'll let I don't want to wear out the battery for the person who actually buys this green light.
But it was, I mean, I've never seen it before. Last year I was at Target. I did not see as many unusual outfits, and they had a lot more unusual stuff that I was going to be trying and all that, but something came up and I had to leave the store, so I couldn't do it. And I was hoping to do it, and then just very busy, this time of year. So I missed out. But then I only had a little segment, but I felt like, I already taped this. I already went to the trouble of, how you go into the dressing room and you have to go through all that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to just put it on and release it. And we did.
Yeah. I heard that Instagram is going to get rid of the likes. Did you hear that? Because that people are feeling not really that good when they put a picture out there and they only get 2 or 3 likes or something. They feel bad about their self-image. So I heard they're toying. I don't know. They haven't done it yet, but toying with getting rid of their likes.
Let's see. Star Wars Fan 323 is saying go to his channel, IDFK. All right, I'll go a little bit later if you don't mind, because I'm a little busy right now.
IDFK. We're gonna give him a shout out. If you guys want to go out and visit that guy, he says rap music.
You see? Yeah, but don't do you need to visit right now at this moment? Suddenly everybody like boom, 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 boom coming down. And Red Santa Claus. Hey, I had Santa Claus on my channel. I don't know if you guys saw it. Got Santa, Brazilian Santa Claus came on my live stream 2 days
He was really
ago.
nice. He does a lot of work for charity. He gives toys to tots, like kids who are like unfortunate, don't have money, parents don't have money to buy them gifts and stuff.
Yes, they
Santa really buys them gifts.
Yes,
It's a real
they
deal.
get together with some people and they go to the orphanage. Actually, they ride on motorcycles. They have a whole bunch of people that have motorcycles. They dress as Santa Claus and ride
Does
the
he
motorcycle.
ride motorcycle too?
Yes,
Wow.
he does. He
He didn't
jumps
look
out of
like the type.
parachutes. He
Really?
jump out of parachutes. That's it.
He looked so serious. He had these little round glasses, this long white beard. I just didn't imagine him jumping out of an airplane, but
Okay,
I guess he's flying up there. Maria, how you doing? Maria Helena.
Not
It must be really late. What's wrong?
That's somebody coming in here.
Oh.
You want to stay?
But I was looking at Maria Helena. What's
He's
she
my
saying?
friend from New York. Oh, the ID. Ó, Maria Helena, boa madrugada, abraço do Brasil, deixando meu joinha. Ô, amiga, tudo bom? She's from Brazil.
Oh, wow.
All right.
She's at all of our
Here,
so happy to see her.
now we're in something. Ta-da-da, ta-da-da-da, ta-da-da, ta-da-da-da. Now the fun has begun.
It must be really late there, like 3 a.m. or something. You really are
Que horas
late
que é
night.
no Brasil? É tarde? Deve ser 3 da manhã. O DJ Jerry tá falando.
Hi, guys. Well, we have all sorts of people with different persuasions here, I guess.
Yes. And
Right.
make sure everybody's friends. If you haven't done that, if you haven't put the thumbs up, like, just put it up, press the button. God knows.
Yeah. You never
And,
know, you never know where you might meet your next friend.
Oh, it's 4:11.
Oh my gosh.
4:11 in Brazil.
Did you go to sleep yet, Maria, or are you just
DJ Jerry quer saber se você dormiu, Maria Helena, ou se você tá continuando assim, né? Tá no embalo. Mas que bom que você tá aqui. Obrigada pela visita. So Maria Helena is a good friend, so please make sure you guys be
she's
friends
awesome.
and
She
mingle
comes
and
to all our
support each other.
streams. We weren't sure if we were going to do that. We were worried, like, oh my God, in Brazil it's going to be like 4 a.m. and look how dedicated she came up.
She said, acordei agora, vou trabalhar. She just got up, she's going to go to work.
Oh my goodness.
What kind of work do you do?
Yeah,
que
you
trabalho
get up
você
earlier than we
faz?
do.
Nossa, é muito cedo. Eu acordo às 5:30. I get up at 5:30 every morning.
Yeah.
Que tipo de trabalho você faz? Às vezes, sometimes people live far away.
Well, yeah, and then you have
Pessoas moram
to
longe, tem que-
if you don't leave early, you can't get to work on time because
Yeah.
there's so much traffic.
That's right. Sometimes a little bit of...
If you get there a little earlier, you can.
Oh, she works at a hotel.
Really?
And num hotel. Hotel is open 24 hours, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
People are there all
That's
the time.
cool. I love hotels. There's just something about. I love hotels so much that I use small soaps even when I'm home, just to remind me of hotels.
Tá falando que ele gosta de hotel tanto que ele usa os sabonetinhos. Aqui eles sempre dão sabonetinhos. Não sei se no Brasil ainda estão dando, mas tão sim, né? Enfim, dão os sabonetinhos. E aqui ele usa os sabonetinhos em casa, de tanto que ele gosta de hotel.
Just gives me that hotel feeling when I'm at home.
She is a recepcionista. That means she is a
Receptionist. Oh,
yes.
cool.
All right,
They have
Lingala
somebody friendly
Quetal
on
is
that
saying hi to you. O Lingana Quental tá falando oi para você. And he's saying hello to PJ.
All right. He seems like a friendly enough guy.
I don't know. You know what I mean? This is like my teacher radar is kind of like
still water runs deep.
This could go really
20
bad.
years from now, I'll be seeing my students, punking me, but whatever. It'll be cool.
She's saying that aqui também deixamos sabonete no apartamento. They also leave soap in Brazil, like the little tiny
The small
soap.
soaps, the small shampoos. It's sometimes that shampoo ends up to be like liquid soap. If you don't know what to do with it, you just pour it into your soap containers. It's you just have I have this conglomeration of all this stuff.
Yeah, Metal Music Maniac said hotels are at hotels we snore like a chainsaw, but we can't sleep at home. Ele tá falando que no hotel a gente ronca que nem uma serra elétrica, mas que a gente não consegue dormir em casa. It's true, right? Sometimes at hotels we sleep better. É verdade, às vezes no hotel a gente dorme melhor.
I remember one of the best night's sleeps I had was when we slept over one of our friends' house. I never sleep in that much. We all slept into like 11 o'clock or 11:30. It's weird. You just feel comfortable when you're just if you sleep, that means you're feeling comfortable. So it's actually an honor. If I fall asleep during a conversation or during a movie, it means I feel safe with you. But I won't fall asleep. Don't worry.
Oh, he only does that on my live.
No, I've done it on my live.
Ele tá falando que a gente se sente confortável, a gente dorme. Quando eu vou para hotel, eu levo meu próprio travesseiro. When I go to hotels, I always take my own pillow.
I know, that's interesting.
I know. I can't sleep on any other pillow, and I get very freaked out about
pillows.
I don't know, because I keep imagining people sleeping on that pillow. Eu fico imaginando as pessoas dormindo naquele
travesseiro. They put these pillowcases on
não
it.
gosto.
But you're not worried that these people are sleeping on the same sheets and bedspreads?
A little bit.
The bedspreads, they don't really wash. I know the sheets they do, but the bedspreads, I just imagine these, and then the chairs, and I'm going to bring my black light with me next time we go to a hotel just to see if I
No, I don't. I don't want to bring the black light. Ele quer trazer aquela luz negra pra gente ver todas as coisas que estão no quarto, no hotel. Eu não quero. Mas
you can see all sorts of things in black light.
Maria Helena tem pessoas que falam que dormir bem, que está feliz. So that people that sleep well is because they're happy. Happy people.
Oh my God, I must be the most unhappy
you must be so miserable.
I just woke up last night yelling. In the morning, it was like 5:30 in the morning. I had a Charlie. Did you ever get a Charlie horse when you're sleeping? I don't know. Like my calf just was like engulfed in pain. It was like they called it a Charlie horse. So I was just trying to get my leg into a comfortable position, and I could see that DJ Selaney was waking up, and I said something like, "Oh, it's okay. I just have a Charlie horse." She thought I was hoarse, from yelling. But yeah, really, if you sleep well, you must be the happiest person in the world.
I'm
the most miserable person.
Eu sou super feliz. Eu durmo de tarde, eu durmo de noite, eu durmo de dia. Eu sempre tiro uma soneca. Eu tô sempre dormindo. Eu adoro dormir. When they say, "Oh, what is your hobby?" I put sleep as my hobby because I love it so much.
You don't actually, you can lose weight while you sleep.
Pode perder peso quando tá dormindo, não sei também.
And you sleep and you don't eat anything.
Because you do lose weight when you're sleeping because you're not eating.
That's it. That's the whole trick.
Você perde peso quando está dormindo porque não tá comendo nada, tá longe da geladeira. E o Hold on. The Lingala Ketan, Maria Helena falou que ele viu teus vídeos. Viu o vídeo do bolo. Um bolo numa coisa de bolo. So Ingala said to Maria that he saw her videos, the one in her pancake video, and it's nice.
Yeah, she makes really cool recipes.
Metal music. His ears perked up because he read about pancakes.
Why don't we all go out to the House of Pancakes? They're open 24 hours.
Well,
we'll get together. We'll just hang out. I remember my son. He went to his after prom. It's not enough to have a prom. You got to go to the after prom. And we want to, because we want to find out where he was or whatever. It was getting late. It was like 11:30, 12. He's like, I'm with my friends at the House of Pancakes in Hollywood. It's like,
Yeah,
They're just eating pancakes at like midnight. I don't get that. To me, it's a
I
morning.
think
food.
there's no time for pancakes.
It's a morning for me. It's a morning. I can't really. I could probably. I've just never done it. You know, it's. Just,
So Maria Helena said, "Obrigada, thank you."
she's a really good cook. You know,
Mhm.
and she cooks.
The
things.
food in Brazil is amazing. A comida no Brasil é uma delícia.
Yeah,
É
really.
muito boa. It's really, really good.
When I go there, my sister-in-law is always getting me all this really good food and I love the fruits, the exotic fruits you can't get here, like the passion fruit and
as frutas do
star
Brasil,
fruits.
ele tá falando do
I said, does she really have all this
maracujá.
star fruits? And no, she just does it because I'm there. She knows I'm infatuated
Yeah,
with
my
the
sister
fruit.
loves to find new things, like new fruits and new things in the supermarket. And when we're there, she's like treating us,
She's
better
really
than a
nice.
5-star hotel.
She'll say, have you ever seen this before? Like it's like a fruit that looks like a star.
Yeah, minha irmã, quando eu tô no Brasil, ela gosta de trazer coisa diferente pra gente, fruta ou coisas do supermercado, e ela tem aquela fruta, sabe, acho que é carambola, ou...
Even the grapes are so
parece
good
uma
there.
estrela, assim.
They have these grapes, they're like the size of
Tá falando das uvas
Super Balls, you know,
do
and
Brasil.
they're just... You can't eat the skin though because they're too thick, but they're really tasty. And I was thinking, one day we should just get into agriculture and start farming these exotic fruits somewhere.
A gente sempre quer trazer as sementes para cá para plantar, mas daí a gente perde a semente ou não planta, ou planta e não nasce. We always bring the seeds, but then we either lose the seeds or we don't plant, or I don't know.
I wonder what they would it really work here? I mean, people would probably why are they not growing them? That's my question. Is it because California's environment would not be conducive to growing them, or they're just too lazy, or they just nobody got around to? Why aren't they having like passion fruit groves and big grapes that are the size of
Maria Helena said
balls?
as uvas são boas. The grapes are good.
They're like the size of small bowling balls or golf balls or something.
Yeah, they're big. And then they have some grapes that you just keep the skin, right? Those that like
you
tem
can't eat
umas
the
uvas
skin.
brasileiras você
too
fica com a pele, né? Aqui não tem essas uvas. Here you don't have that kind of grapes, right?
No, I never see them here.
Essa uva não é típica daqui. Aquela que você come, sabe assim, só a parte de dentro e fica com as cascas, não é típica daqui. There's another thing that, I don't know, did you eat jabuticaba when you're in Brazil? It's kind of like a black, very round fruit. It's very sweet inside, with a big pit that you eat. Anyway, they have a fruit called jabuticaba that's very good in Brazil. And Metal Music
Filet and grape. Yeah, you really do. You really, it's like here, if you peel someone's grape, they're like kind of like a prima donna, but there it's like a necessity. You've got to peel the grapes or else, you're just going to be tasting like leather with a really sweet filling. That's pretty much the grapes there. So you've got to,
Oh no, at her house, Maria Helena said in her house they have jabuticaba. Oh, it's a beautiful tree because the fruit grows on the trunk, and it gets a lot of little balls on the trunk. That sounded really weird. Né? Ela nasce no tronco da árvore, tem um monte de bola de jabuticaba, uma delícia. And she's gonna make a video when it grows. Que época que dá jabuticaba? Você vai filmar quando tiver no pé, né? Que época que é boa? É em janeiro, fevereiro? Quando que é a época? I'm asking when is the month that the jabuticabas come out. It's really pretty. Then if you Google a picture of a tree, it's very unusual because these fruits are growing on the branches and all that. It's really nice.
See, do we ever have that fruit?
No, I never saw it here ever.
I mean, in Brazil at all?
Oh, well, yeah, we probably had. It's like a black, like really circular sphere, and then you eat just the inside. You didn't like it. because it's like then there is it's I don't know. It just didn't like
I
it.
don't
Had a
remember.
big pit, and you didn't like it. But I
I
love
don't
it.
remember not liking anything. That,
Well,
I'm
I don't think you like jabuticaba.
I'm usually pretty open to most foods. They're
Yeah, but I don't think you like that.
okay. Supposed to have blocked it out.
Mm-hmm. What was your favorite passion fruit?
I like
right?
passion fruit a lot. I mean, they have these really crunchy seeds. I love their sugarcane juice.
It's like an olive, yeah, but it looks like a black olive. But instead of being like an oval thing, is like a sphere. It's like really like a ball, very circular. So Maria Helena said, várias tá o tempo, todos na época que chove. Ainda no pé aqui, em casa não deu esse ano. So she said it usually comes up when it rains, like the rainy season, but on her tree at her house has an, she doesn't have that many jabuticabas right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. What's the favorite fruit from everybody? You know what? I like bananas. Believe it or not, I love bananas, especially with chocolate. Banana and Nutella. Eu adoro banana.
Do you know what my favorite kind of bananas are?
Mm.
The really small ones that you get like in South America.
Yeah, banana
They're really
nanica.
sweet. I mean, I could eat like 20 of them.
Ele falou que o que ele adora é banana nanica. Sabe aquelas pequenininhas?
Aren't those the best?
I don't know. I don't like
They're
them
so
that
sweet.
much.
I mean, it's just like
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I love this. I love things that are really sweet. That's why I like you. But yeah, but I don't know. It's just I like it. It's really hard to get a good tasting banana because they go bad by the time you take them home from the roastery. They're already brown. But once in a while, you get one that's just perfect. Otherwise, if you keep them like a day or two, they start getting like pasty and chalky, like bananas.
Yeah, banana.
I probably have had too many bad bananas, really. But
yeah,
bananas you got a good banana, I tell you.
So Metal Music Maniac said, "Does key lime pie count as fruit? I had some today.
Pie. I love key lime pie. That's like one of my favorites.
Yes, it counts like fruit.
I love
Ele comeu uma torta de
lemon meringue,
de limão. Ele tá perguntando se conta como fruta. Conta.
Oh yeah.
E a Maria Helena tá falando, aqui tem pé de banana. Meus pais moram na chácara. Oh, she has a banana tree. Maria Helena.
Really?
Eu sou louca para ter pé de banana. I really would like to have a banana tree because it's so pretty.
And I'm learning something about you. I never knew you like
really
banana is your favorite fruit.
And they live in the. Which one did you think was my favorite fruit?
Cherries or.
Oh, I like cherries too. Mm-hmm. I like cherries too. I do like cherries. I do like cherry, but on the day-to-day, the fruit I like to eat this banana that I really buy.
You know what's great? The Rainer cherries. Those are the ones that they're like kind of yellow and reddish. Those things are. I once went to Cherry Valley when I was a kid. We went in from camp. If you go like in the months of the harvest, the cherry harvest, which is like June and July, you can really get. But it's crazy because like they charge you like $4 a pound to pick your own cherries. You might as well just go to like Food for Less or get them for a lot cheaper.
So
it's a lot closer.
So hold on. So Metal Music Maniac said strawberry daiquiri.
Daiquiri. Now we're talking.
And then Lingala Ketan said, I apologize. I'm at dinner. And if I'm not here, it's okay.
Well, you eat really late.
You can have dinner. Just keep the thing rolling. It's okay.
That's it.
That's fine. We're okay with it.
Yeah, I guess all this talk of food is making people hungry because Maria Helena is such a great cook. So,
Maria Helena said that on her videos she has a banana tree. You call it banana tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Lingala Keten likes kiwi and DRG fruit. Dragon fruit?
Oh, dragon fruit. That's pretty good
Dragon
stuff.
fruit. Yes, kiwi and dragon fruit.
Those are really.
Which one is the dragon
It's
fruit?
kind of like
It's
a
an
pink.
Ishia?
It's kind of like this pink fruit, and it's kind of like.
Ele gosta de
Ah,
kiwi e uma fruta que chama fruta dragão. Não sei qual é, não tô
Dragon
lembrando.
fruit. Yeah, it's
Dragon
like
fruit.
They usually have it in the, like, if you go to pavilions, they'll have it in the exotic fruit section.
Yes. No, but you're right. I like cherries. I like passion fruit. And I like mangoes.
Yeah, those are really
mangoes. Eu
good.
gosto de manga, eu gosto de maracujá, mas assim, a fruta que eu mais como é banana, assim. But the one I eat the most is banana. Sometimes at my school for breakfast, they serve bananas and the kids don't like it. So, and I really like those bananas.
You know what's really good? I was doing it for a while because I was trying to like stop eating ice cream because it's really addictive and it's really fattening. I was taking fruit and freezing it in Ziploc bags, like cutting up bananas. It really tastes almost like, you know, like a frozen banana, but you just kind of imagine that it has chocolate.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
So DJ Jerry tá falando que ele adora sorvete. É louco por sorvete, mas aí por causa que engorda muito, ele resolveu começar a fazer mais. Ele corta a banana, põe num saquinho e põe no congelador. E aí fica aquela banana geladinha e tal, e ele imagina que tem chocolate na banana. Então ele...
Really, you can imagine that chocolate in it, because it just tastes really good. And then grapes, too. You can freeze grapes, if you like.
Yeah, dá pra...
And it gives you kind of like the texture of ice cream or sherbet.
Uva é uma delícia quando você congela. Uva verde congelada. Grapes are really good when you put it in the freezer.
What sometimes happens, I forget that the fruit is there and I put it in the back of the shelf and then I get it out like 2 months later and it's got like freezer burn all over it. And then that was it. I was done. But if you just keep up with it and just slice your banana, and if you see the bananas are going to get old, you know, like you have like 8 bananas and you only have like 12 hours before they deteriorate completely. You just cut them up and freeze them. You can enjoy them whenever you don't have to be forced to eat 8 bananas at one time.
So Metal Music Maniac said chocolate dip onions is worth a try.
Really? I think chocolate dipped cardboard is good too. Anything with chocolate.
Anything with chocolate is good. And look who just showed up. Can you see? You're probably not seeing because you're very far away. But Peanut, hey,
it's Mr. Peanut. We were talking about you.
He said sleep is for the weak.
That's right. We're doing the late night insomniac chat.
Yes.
And
yeah, chegou outro amigo, o Peanut, que é o amendoim. I'm translating because we have a Brazilian on the stream. Estou traduzindo para nossa amiga brasileira. And yeah, so what's going on, Peanut? What's your favorite fruit?
Mr. Peanut, okay.
But he doesn't say Mr. Peanut.
Does he?
No, his name is Peanut.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was being so formal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was.
Do you want to be called Mr. Peanut or just Peanut
Senor
will suffice?
Peanut will translate.
Senor Amendoim. Stay awake, Jeffafa.
Jaffa.
Dr. Peanuts Esquire for you.
Oh, okay.
No,
Can you pass me the Grey Poupon, please? Is anybody got any Grey Poupon? That's like the most stodgy thing you could possibly say. You just get your monocle on, you know.
Yeah.
But
it's good that you guys are coming up with the blue little ranch.
Yeah, we need to.
I mean,
we saw someone who was pro-rape coming up. I don't know.
Yeah,
he's been kind of quiet now, so he's all right. We're not going to mess with him. But you know, usually we're trying to open to people's ideas, but we're really not open to rape. I don't know. It's like it just doesn't seem socially, you know, acceptable. But you know, he's been pretty civil, so I can't.
Yeah, so I don't know. Unless the people with the ranch already cut it. I don't know.
Did you see something I didn't? Because I'm kind of on a distance.
Eu tô vendo o pessoal aqui de azul. Azul é quando a pessoa é monitor, o que é bom, porque aqui nesse canal vem uns caras meio estranhos. E... I like what you said. Oh, and he erased it. Yes. But
really?
No, Peanut said something very interesting. I'll tell you later.
Really? Okay. We should have like well, Mr. Peanut, he warns you that he's not for kids.
If a large walnut shows up, we know what to do. Yeah, that's cool. So the blue thing, I mean, I'm still confused with this thing, but you guys, that's great. If you are, what do we call them?
They're the monitors.
Monitors, yes. Something. If you are, that's great. I just don't know how that happened, but hey, it's all good.
It's wretched, some of the stuff that comes up.
Ok, Maria Helena está dizendo, lindo, saindo, vou tomar banho, me arrumar para ir para trabalhar, adorei falar com vocês são lindos, maravilhosos, outro dia falamos mais, fica com Deus e todos vocês. So she said, gorgeous people, she's going to take a shower, going to work, she loves talking to us, and she hopes to speak to us another time, said that we are all wonderful, and she said, stay with God, and we'll talk to you another time.
Yeah.
Tchau, well, Maria Helena, super obrigada
happy
por ter
holidays.
Vindo. Happy holidays.
You're going to probably be experiencing it about 7 hours before we will be, so
yes.
Thank you.
Boas festas
and thank
para
you
você.
for spending the early part of your day with us, and have a great day at work.
Yeah, obrigada por passar o começo do seu dia com a gente. Tenha um ótimo dia no trabalho, que seja maravilhoso, boas festas, e espero que a gente se veja logo, mais tarde, ou que seja. Tchau.
Bye bye. Have a great day.
Yeah, tenha um ótimo dia. Okay, so the large walnut shows up. And Pina, what's your favorite fruit? We still don't know yet. And what were we talking about? Oh, we're talking about the monitoring of this channel. Yes, feel free to monitor because it's unbelievable.
She's getting more of my students now than I get.
Every time I get into my live, I get stuff. That's bad. I had Santa Claus, and suddenly,
oh my God, Santa Claus, his face matched the color of red that his suit was when he saw some of those comments.
That was horrible. Like, I don't know. Then what did I do? I don't know. Anyway,
you were married to me. You inherited some of my friends.
That was sad.
It's sad that you married me, or is it that you inherited my friends?
Anyway,
you got some nice friends. I hear you get a lot of freaks from my side there.
Peanut, are you still there? Are you still with us?
Is anybody out there? Thank you. By the way, Peanut, I saw one of your comments. I think it was on the Pinball Museum.
What did he
video. Say? He said I'm sticking with you, or something like that.
Oh, sticking with you, not sticking at.
Right, not to the roof of my mouth like peanut butter does, but.
I think it's so mean when people give dogs peanut butter, and the dogs keep, trying.
They're happy. They like it. They're just.
I don't think it's healthy for dogs to do that.
No, they're really not supposed to be eating things. Certain things are just not good for them.
Creak, 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 creak.
Oh, you know what happened is Ingala Katan went to get something to eat. He is the master of conversation.
Oh, I see.
When we first started tonight, about an hour ago, he came on with about 20 topics of conversation. We needed him because there was no one on except for like 5 people that had fallen into a coma or something. And he was carrying the conversation, but we said it's okay. You're allowed to break for dinner. It's all right. Where
are you guys? Are you having dinner? Are you? Did you have a quick sleep?
No, I always say that they get an emotional response. I'm okay with it. You love it, you hate it.
Wait, Peanut made a comment and then retracted, and then I don't know, he disappeared. Did somebody cut you off? I don't know.
Sir Dr. Peanut Esquire. Maybe we didn't refer to him in the proper way, and he got offended, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, so anyway, this is going really well. All right, so we talk about fruits. Now let's talk about places. Favorite place?
Because I want to pinball all night and visit every day. Have you ever been to that pinball museum, Metal Music Maniac? I think they have some heavy metal rock and roll pinball machines there. And it's kind of an interesting area. It's a little bit off the strip. And they have all those video game stores like near they have a 24-hour massage. I don't know, it's like 4 o'clock. I got to get a massage. It's 4 a.m. That's the place you go.
In Vegas, right?
In Las
Vegas. This is a cute song that he came up with. Because I want to pinball all night and visit every day. That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, they have a couple Kiss machines there. They have some newer ones and some older ones.
Yeah, those are my favorite. The Kiss machines at the Pinball Museum. I mean, they really have some great machines. They have the Terminator. I like that one too. Sean Connery.
John Connor.
I'll be back.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love that. It's really cute. And then they have
this
little
thing
that changes your money. And even though it's like 50 cents and 25 cents, 75 cents, you get 3 plays in the machine, and you spent a lot of money. And when you go with kids, when I would take our kids, oh, wow.
Well, they have the 1 cent gumball machine there, which you don't really see that often. I mean, I don't know how they're making money on it. I mean, you think it's costs less than a penny to buy a gumball? I mean, they have the working 1 cent gumball machine.
Yeah, those are cute. So some things are really cute. Some are like a sure thing to get a prize when you're a little kid that can't get anything, and then this machine you pay, and then for sure you get one of these little tchotchkes, whatever little thing. And
they have like a popcorn machine, like the dispensing popcorn machine, and ice cream and all sorts of, you can just go to eat, get some snacks.
So Metal Music Maniac said, I think I've seen it during Counting Cars. What's Counting Cars?
Is it a TV show or something? Because they've been on TV a little bit, like on cable or something. Excuse me. Yeah, they got the guy who owns it is a big pinball fan, and he also knows how to fix the machine. So he's usually in the back, fixing it. He's very careful. Like if anybody is like misusing the machine, he'll come over and yell at you.
Oh yeah.
Don't screw around with it. It's a museum.
Yes, it's an interactive museum.
It's a non-profit.
But
they give money to charity.
They have a lot of machines. How many machines do they have? More than 100, right?
Yeah, and they have like old video games, and
they're really cool. Some are like, I mean, I don't know. It's very cool. It's worth the trip, really. It's something really interesting in Las Vegas. I mean, Las Vegas has so many interesting things. Have you guys been there?
Excuse me. Yeah, it's got a lot of really interesting stuff there. I mean, it's not, you don't just have to go there to gamble.
Oh, look who's here. Hello, Absis.
Oh, Abzi,
Abzi.
Good to see you. Are you enjoying your winter break, Abzi? What are you doing? It says
love that from video
Tron.
Game.
Is it Tron video?
Oh, love that Tron video game. Yes. Remember the movie was so cool. Somehow it didn't become as popular as it should have been because it was so nice, the neon thing, all these lights. and they would be riding their.
I'm glad you're
motorcycles.
enjoying your winter break. That's cool. This is the
Yeah.
big time when students and teachers get to enjoy some family time, some off time together.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's a really good time. It's been really cold here.
Well, you're kind of cold sensitive.
I am cold sensitive. Usually I'm not around at this time. I'm like a duck. I like to migrate to warm weather. So I go south.
You're stuck with us here in
Yeah.
the cold, freezing tundra of Los Angeles, California.
Yes, and it's rainy. It has been raining today and yesterday. It doesn't rain in LA that often. So when it does, you really feel it.
It never rains in California, but when it rains, it really
It pours. Yes,
Hmm.
it really does. Hot water bottle under the mattress.
Yeah.
Does that keep you warm?
I guess till the water cools down, but it probably has like a thermal thing.
Talking about that, do you
property
remember
that keeps
those
it warm.
water beds? Are you guys?
Oh yeah, the
'cause
water
you guys seem
beds.
pretty young for that. But water beds were like nuts.
Yeah, they used to have these hotels that they would advertise water beds.
Did you ever sleep on one?
I think I've tried them out. I don't know if I ever spent a whole night on it or not, but I've heard some weird stories like they get a fissure in them and then like the whole room gets like water damage or
I'd
something.
be worried about, especially with cats. You know what I mean?
And like nobody sells them anymore, right? You can't.
No.
Can you even buy water beds? And
I haven't seen it anymore. It's so funny.
it used to be a really like big deal. Like it was just such a cool, like the cool guys, you know. Hey, you know, I got my gold chains on and my leather jacket, and I got
I
a
love
water
that.
bed. You know, hey, whoa.
You know who had a waterbed? Terry, Joe's brother. My American host family
In his room.
had an uncle, and he lived in Santa Cruz, like close to San Francisco. Is it Santa Cruz? That he
Probably.
lived. They used to live
Yeah, it was up
north
north.
of Santa Cruz.
I think it was because there was a college nearby.
Yeah.
UC Santa Cruz.
Yeah,
or
I think he lived there. So we went to visit, and he had the water bed, and I think I got to sleep in the water bed. So that was fun.
Where was the water bed? Like what room? Was it a guest room or something?
No, I think it was his room. But
Oh my God.
No.
Uncle Terry.
No. He left, and he left his house, his apartment for
Wow.
us to be there.
That's cool. Like, come on over. I'm leaving. Don't worry. You can just stay in
Yeah,
my
it was
water
something
bed.
like that because we were going up north to Vancouver on that trip to
Oh,
Vancouver.
okay.
So
So he was going on vacation.
he was
somewhere.
going on vacation, and he said, "Okay, you can stay at my house." And then there was the water bed.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
that's the story. So that's how it happened.
So, Abzi, what are you doing on your winter break? Anything exciting?
How about the other friends here, Metal Music Maniac? What are you doing? And what's Peanut doing? And what's Lingala Ketan doing? Maria Elena is already off.
Well, she has to go to work. She's
Yeah.
forgiven. We don't want you to get messed up with your boss. Like, well, you know, DJ Jerry will write you a note. You know, I'm sorry she was busy
She was
on
too
my
busy
channel
on a
talking
on a
about
stream.
pancakes. Lingala is back.
Blueberry, nice video. Blueberry. I think the other bed phased out after realizing the amount of water being charged on their monthly bill. But I think people kept it inside for a while. I don't think it was something they recycled, right?
Right. It was just sealed in, like, unless it evaporated and you had to add more or something.
think?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't think they changed the water that much. Probably had some kind of a preservative in it, so it didn't get moldy or something.
Right. So Lingala Ketan is talking about Blueberry game played. You guys familiar with the Blueberry gamers on the channel here? I'm not sure what we're referring to. My game is what's the one with the little line?
Pong.
Pong. Yeah, my game is Pong. That's the kind of game I'm used to.
I remember when that game came out.
I
It was just so
know. I was a
revolutionary.
kid.
Do you remember that other game they had? It was like an early video game. It was like this shootout, and like the game had like these like revolvers or something, and then it would be like there was a covered wagon, and there was these two like stick figure cowboys, and you'd shoot at each other. Do you remember that at all? And there were these tank games. You remember the tank? You would drive the tank around a track, or was a race car with a wheel. Those are some of the
Those I like.
early video
the
games.
One that was my favorite. The one you would pretend you're driving and you're going like first, second,
and it had
first,
brake
second
and
on
gas pedals.
Yeah. Yes.
You get into they had like an oil slick and
I like.
And the weird thing about it is like, you know, my son and his friend, they learned how to drive a year or two ago, and they were worried that driving was going to be as hard as Mario Kart. And I'm trying to tell them it's actually easier to drive a real car than Mario Kart because you don't like slam into the wall like 5 times on your way home like you would like a Mario Kart. You know, imagine if life was like you just be smashing your car constantly, you know. But it's actually easier to drive a real car, I believe. And why don't they get like a normal steering wheel that you can drive a car? It always seems so challenging. It's like you're drunk or something. It's like, oh, I'm driving in a straight line, and you're just slamming into the wall. Like, what is wrong with the way they design these driving games? I mean, it's just like I'm constantly going over the cliffs and, you know, crashing into the audience of the Grand Prix, you know, just driving it into the bandstand. I mean, like, I know how to drive. Why can't I drive like Mario Kart? I don't get it.
Because you.
I mean, I'm not that bad of a driver.
Italian.
I'm not Italian.
So anyway, in Lingala, Katan is saying, hi, Peanut. I think Peanut is taking a break, and then he's saying that he ate and he's coming back to the life. Thank you so much. What did you eat? You know, I'm going to ask that. I'm very curious. And he's also saying that the Blueberry played by Epsi. That's the game, I guess, that he saw him playing on his on his video.
I remember when
pole position for Atari.
I remember when Abzi was starting out, and he said we both were starting out around the same time. I think he started before I did on YouTube last year, and he said, "Would you shout me out?" I said, "Okay, here I am, Abzi. I'm shouting you out, man." We get more views on these streams now. They might not be. We only have about 10 people watching right now, but like some of them accrue, you know, over 100 views and hours and hours of watch time, like much more than my regular videos. So this is the place to shout people out. You know,
yes.
For some reason they like these streams more than they like our regular video. Well, some of the videos hit pretty big, but generally, I think the streams are more watched. I would not have believed it.
Yeah, I don't get that either. But hey, you know what I mean? Like,
you can't argue with
it, and you know, this is, you know, 4,000 is a big number. Let me tell you.
Yeah, you have to have at least 4,000 hours of watch time to get monetized, and sometimes I'll spend hours editing a video and storyboarding. I know I mentioned this a few times, and I'll get like 0.9 hours of even 1 hour. Oh my God, you know. And then I'll just do like, she did a stream that crashed. How many hours did you? We were on the stream for 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and it crashed. And she got like 8 hours of watch time, right? Go figure. It was because of Mr. Peanut, I think.
I think Mr.
He saved it.
When Mr. Peanut comes in, the thing gets
saved the day on that one.
But Metal Music Maniac.
And Metal Music is always here. I'm just amazed at your your loyalty, and
Yes, thank you.
hopefully we keep you guys entertained, because most of the people, when you go to their streams, it's just sort of like, and then there's metal music and it sounds like they're at an auction or something, but
Yeah.
we try to come up with some topics that might be slightly entertaining, so.
Or not. No, I'm joking. It's
Aw.
fun. It's fun. And Lingala Ketan said, "I see ball in that game."
Wow, they're having a ball, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, my son is just he thinks like we're like reality television. I keep telling him, "Come on in, let's." He's like, "Dad, I just don't want to film everything." He's like, he's a little self-conscious. But imagine if your parents were like streaming every day. Which, I mean, I don't know. Are we messing them up with all this or something? I mean, I think we could do worse, but we're on a family network, hopefully, a respectable network. Respectable.
Metal Music Manic said, "Let's play a game of what's in Tony's cat food."
Mm.
Sometimes I'm wondering when you open that little can, and I am afraid of
So
what
I
could
think
be in that little can.
They get him hooked on it because he's like a junkie. Come on, where is it? Come in.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like he's like a junkie, and we just fed him, and he's just like. But he looks like he's pretty happy now. He's after a day of begging for. It's like having a panhandler that's a feline in your kitchen every day.
Oh, we got somebody else joining, saying good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How would I say your name?
Do you want to? Yeah.
But I don't know how to pronounce it. So just.
Well, it's cool that we have international friends from all over.
I am Shui.
Well, somebody told me they were learning English from one of my videos. Hopefully, they're walking away with like vocabulary that they can actually use in mixed company.
Oh, in Japan. Welcome. Wow. Welcome to this channel. What part of Japan are you from, Shuhei? Am I saying it right? Is Shuhei?
I'm going to say Osaka, but I don't know why. I'm just going to say you're from Osaka.
I'm not good at English. It's okay. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Yeah, we just...
Jerry's son. See? Hokkaido, northern part of Japan. Oh,
no, wow. No, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, he thought it was Osaka.
You don't go too far wrong. Like when Brazil, like if I meet somebody, I usually guess either Sao Paulo or Rio, which most people live. Once in a while, you get some other, like we've met somebody from the north area, but so many people live in these big cities. It's amazing. But you live in the northern part of Japan.
Yes, I went to Japan. I went to Kyoto, Nara, and I think it was Osaka. I thought it was Tokyo, but no, it was Osaka. That's where we landed. Yeah, Kyoto is so beautiful. I love Japan. Konnichiwa. Nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you too. I'm glad you have you been to Brazil?
Yes, I've been to.
She lives in Brazil.
I've been to Brazil. I'm Brazilian. Do you speak Portuguese? That we can fix. Japanese I cannot speak, except for arigato gozaimashita. But that's it. But I can speak Portuguese.
Tomo arigato.
Kyoto is a famous place, yes, because it was on that book, Memoirs of a Geisha. Geisha, you say it, right?
Was that word? He lives there.
No, but I said I went to Kyoto,
Oh.
and his saying was famous because it was in that book, and it was a movie also, and they filmed part of it in Japan. They have a bridge. It's beautiful, and they have these cherry trees, and they're like all nice and pink has pink flowers. It's beautiful. Oh, what he knows about Brazil is soccer. Yes, and I have my celebrity brush with soccer. I have a picture with Pelé. You know, the soccer player of the
most
70s.
famous soccer players.
Yeah, I have a
of all time.
picture with him. That's my brush with soccer celebrities.
He's a really nice guy too.
Oh, he's my hero.
Really, I thought I was your hero.
No, he said it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
I
saying.
thought I was your hero. No. You can be my hero, baby. Remember that song by Iglesias? What was his name? Enrique Iglesias. You don't hear about his dad anymore.
I know.
He just totally eclipsed the Iglesias name. Remember Julio? What was that song? Of all the girls I've loved before. Is that like really appealing to a woman? So romantic. He's loved so many women. And now he loves me. Oh, Julio.
Yes.
Of all the girls I've loved before. Then it had like Willie Nelson. Of all the girls I've loved before. Who thought of putting Willie Nelson and Julio Iglesias together on a duet? It kind of works. I'm out on the farm like I was before. Anyway, that was some interesting pairings. That could be another DJ Jerry. Weird
Yes.
pairings. Julio Iglesias and Willie Nelson. They asked Willie Nelson, they said, when are you going to retire? And then he said, retire from what? That's his passion. He just loves playing music, you know.
That's
He's
amazing.
got that same guitar. I mean, Willie Nelson, you think about it, that guy's career spanned like 60 years or something. You know that song, Crazy, Crazy? He wrote that song when it was at the beginning of his career. He was
Really?
writing songs for other people. So, I mean, that guy's been around. I mean, he's good. I love that song, On the Road Again. On the road again.
Just
I just
can't wait to get on the road again.
What I love is playing music with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again. And I can't wait to get on the road again.
Oh, yeah. That's good. I like that.
That's our second duet of the night. We did the dreidel song earlier.
Yes.
I
I will apologize.
No, you're getting better. I'm going to get you a tambourine out of the garage.
I'm either getting better or you're getting like more deaf.
No.
Anyway,
really good.
so our friend here said that now the famous player is Neymar. That's true. He is the famous soccer player in Brazil. And then Metal Music Maniac said there are parts in Japan that he doesn't have the knees for it, walking 478 steps. Yes. I didn't go to like
what
a lot
are they,
of
like
walking.
the pagodas or something, or like to climb up these?
Are you thinking the walls of China?
Well, that's different, but I think maybe it means the steps to go up to a building, or is it like a tower or something?
I don't remember so many steps. But anyway, Carnival in Rio, so famous. Oh, yes. Very famous.
Those costumes, I don't know where they get that stuff from.
It shows in town. Well, the costumes, what happened is, if you want, they're called samba schools. So they have different neighborhoods, have their own parts of the carnival, own little blocks on that samba school. And then anybody can participate, but to participate, you have to buy your outfit. And you have to practice. So on Saturdays, they practice what you're gonna do, when you have your outfit. And then inside the samba school for each of the neighborhoods, there's different parts, and you some different clothes and some different things. And you practice, and then they compete, and then there's the school that wins, the neighborhood that wins, and you have to come up with the music, and they say the theme. You know what I mean? I don't know. The theme of the carnival is, I don't know, politics or education or whatever it is, and then everybody has to come up with the music and the costumes, and then there's some things that are typical, like they have like a part that's like baianas. Those are the women with a very big puffy dress. So all samba schools have to have that area going with the puffy thing. It could be different colors, different way, but it has to have that, or it has to have the mestre sala and the porta bandeira, like the woman that comes with the flag and the guy that dances with her. So they have to have certain things. Anyway, so it's very, very.
Do they charge by the square inch on those costumes? Because that might explain why they're so skimpy. Is they can't afford like costumes with too much material in them or something?
Yes, they have all sorts of costumes, and then the famous people are the ones that go on the cars. You know what I mean? The moving cars and all that.
Yeah,
I've never been to the one in Rio. You have to buy your tickets, and they go, the whole night until morning.
It
seems
parties,
to be
like
unbelievable.
Clubs and.
But I went in São Paulo. I went with Esperança in São Paulo.
What
yes,
was it like?
It was really interesting, and unfortunately, it was raining. So I don't really like to be in the rain so much. So I was kind of not so comfortable. But it's beautiful to see when that samba school comes through the place and you're watching, the whole floor vibrates because a lot of percussion and drums and the whole. I mean, it's unbelievable.
It's
really
tied in
nice.
with Lent, right after before Easter.
Yes, it ends with Corpus Christi. It's like the last day on Wednesday. I'm not so sure how it works, but it's 4 days of carnival. So now he's saying that there's a lot of snow in his town.
Really? I didn't know it's
in Japan.
In Japan. I thought
Japan, there's a lot of snow, and it seems so exciting. Yes, it is very exciting. But if you don't see the samba schools carnival, you can go to clubs. You can go on the streets, and it's just everywhere. It's like a really crazy week. It's supposed to last 4 days, but it seems like more. Really, and some towns they go the whole month, going nuts.
The traffic is just nuts in Rio. People come in from all over the place to go to this carnival. It's something they always ask me, do I go? But we never were able to go during that time because we're always working. Like it's in February.
The time I went is because in the past the schools had different schedules. There were so many students and not enough physical schools, so they would have the year-round school. So 3 teachers would share 2 rooms, and then we would get vacation. Like it had different tracks, track A, B, and C, and one of these tracks had vacation in February where Carnival is. So that's how I ended up going. And you were in a different track, and that's why you didn't go.
I was in the track. You didn't have any vacation. That was the track. They just kept making me switch tracks and go and work during vacation and don't get paid. That was the track I was on. But finally, I got paid.
Yeah, so he's saying that's so cold, and Brazil is tropical. Yeah, moro num país tropical. It's a tropical place. And all month people get tired. Yes, they do, but Brazilians are very
energetic. They get up early and go to work the next day after they've been up partying all night in a club somewhere.
Yes, I think we talked about this before. Remember, that we went, DJ Jerry went to Brazil with me, and we went to a dance place, and it was already 10 o'clock, and DJ Jerry said, "Oh, it's too late to go." And I said, "No, they haven't even started yet." So at 12 o'clock, that's when, from 10 to 12, they're just playing like little music, people are talking to each other, mixers, and then at 12 o'clock, it's like, and
call him Mr. Radar, call me Mr. Wrong, call me Mr. Insane. That's playing at midnight. Also, got the beat going.
I love to love you, baby. And then the thing starts, right?
Yeah, and it just kicks in. Everybody's out on the dance floor dancing. Like here, it's like you gotta play my song. I ain't gonna go dance with nothing.
No, they dance with anything, and they're happy. It's people that are so happy. And just to finish with the Samba school, a lot of these people, they work the whole year and save money to be able to buy that outfit because they don't really, it's expensive and they don't make that much money. But that's their life, to wait for carnivals and save their money so they can be part of the Samba school and honor their neighborhood, because it's, they compete and all that. So it's amazing. So I like Rattan atmosphere.
What kind of atmosphere?
Raten. Rattan atmosphere. Hopefully not saying rotten atmosphere. They are a little bit. But the whole thing is you have to be super careful. Another thing that's very nice is the New Year's Eve in Rio. It's amazing, like fireworks and all that is beautiful. Just like the millennium, when we started the new millennium, right? They had the fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
It's really nice.
Rio got some of the longest fireworks shows. I mean, I think it was going on for like an hour and a half straight, professional fireworks. And it's up and down the beach, like in Copacabana Beach. Like the hotels present it.
Yes.
Too, and then they shoot off the fireworks from the rooftops of their hotels and things.
Yeah, it's amazing. It really is something to see. It's like maybe 20 minutes of fireworks nonstop.
More than 20. It was going on. I mean, for New Year's Eve, it was going on for over an hour. I remember.
No.
It was pretty long.
No, I don't think it was an hour. It felt like that, but it wasn't.
Well, when we went to the Rose Bowl, they had a fireworks show. I know that lasted an hour, but you have to pay money to get in.
Yes, for me, December is summer. But right now, we don't live in Brazil. We're in Los Angeles, in the USA. So it is cold here too, where we are. Even though I'm wearing my short sleeve because I'm in the house, but it's cold right now in Los Angeles.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Yes, it is. But in Brazil, it's summer. You were right. Summer.
Summer.
So what happens in Japan, New Year's Eve? Do people go out on the streets? Do they go somewhere?
Party.
Yes, we're from Los Angeles. That's where we are right now. But I'm from Brazil originally. And so I'm in winter. We just started winter here too.
This is like the Arctic freeze for you.
Yeah, it's very cold for me. So what do they do in Japan, like for New Year's? Anything special? Here in Los Angeles, there's nothing, right? You just have to go to parties at people's houses, and that's when the fun is.
Sometimes they have clubs. You can pay money, like $50, $75 and up. You go to a club. But it's, it's like, you want to go with people like friends, and so you don't just be with a bunch of drunken strangers. You want to be with your drunken friends.
Be with your drunken friends. Yeah, it's true.
But we can't really drink because we drive, you know what I mean? So I don't really want to drink too much because, it's irresponsible. Isn't that right, Tony?
Oh, look who's here.
You don't want to be irresponsible.
Oh, hello. I wanted to know where you were. This is our cat, Tony. He comes to the streams a lot.
Yeah, he comes to the streams looking for tuna. Hey, Tony Tiger. Tony.
We send letters to each other?
I think that's code for something.
It's a cat. Yeah,
that's
big
cool.
Cat.
That's a big boy. You gotta look at the camera. People can see your good-looking face. Right? Got a good-looking face there. Good-looking boy.
Oh, you have a cat too? What kind of cat? What color?
Let's see if you can get him to talk. Tony, can you talk to the people? Say something. Come on, talk to them.
I don't want to talk today.
Not going to talk? Go ahead, talk.
Don't torture the kitty cat.
He's so bashful.
Doesn't like it.
He's a bashful. But he's got his motor on. He's purring. So that's a good sign.
Yes, he's purring.
He's purring, so he's happy.
Let's see what's going on.
You're so happy.
My cat is too fat. Oh, like this cat's very fat too. Very fat. He eats and eats and eats and wants to eat a lot.
Oh, poor guy.
Really
I figure like they don't have that much really happiness. Like they can't go outside, and so give them something to eat for God's sakes, or whatever.
That's right.
Yeah. What's going on, Tony? Oh no.
Doesn't like exercise.
Look at this guy.
Yes, it's like Garfield.
What do you see on the ceiling? Little cat ventriloquist.
Oh,
He loves it. He loves a little back
Doesn't
scratch.
like it.
He loves it. If he didn't like it, he wouldn't be hanging out here. What are you looking for? What's on the ceiling? Look at that. But it cracks me up, this guy. That's why you have pets. This is for moments like this, you know? It's just,
I don't know.
you know, you don't think so? Like he's talking. Come on, talk.
What'd you say? Oh, poor Tony.
What do you mean for? He's having the time of his life here. I'm not holding him. He could go if he wanted
Oh,
to.
got some people over here. Walter White. Hello, Walter
Hey,
White.
Walter. How you
He
doing?
said the guy in the right looks like the guy from No Country for Old Men.
That's me. I'm Javier Bardem. He stole my look. You
It's
know.
from a movie. Yes, we know. Some people say that he looks like that. And so he's saying, I usually see wild cats are here in your town.
This is a wild
They're in
guy.
your town.
He's such a ham.
Yeah, there are some street cats, and I love cats. Yeah, we like cats too.
Oh my goodness.
So Walter White, where are you? Where are you coming from? Oh, you're starting on the. You're new to this, right? Welcome.
Yeah, how's it going, Walter White? I think
Yes.
he was here the other night.
Really? I don't think so because I'm
he?
just becoming his friend right now. I wasn't his friend before, and if he was, I would have been his friend. Good night,
Good night,
love.
Dallas. You want to come in and say hello to
No,
me? He's not.
he doesn't.
Thanks for cleaning the house. He cleans and we stream.
So Walter White said, I'm a proud Cholo Jewish Mexican.
Awesome.
Wow.
See, we were just talking about that today.
You guys are
Jewish
awesome.
people
Thank you.
it's a belief. It's not a race. People of all different
And
races.
happy Hanukkah. You see the shirt? You might appreciate it.
Yeah, I liked your other one she had on earlier.
Mhm.
If you go to Hollywood Rabbi, you can see DJ Selene dressed with her. What did it say? Come on, baby, light my menorah or something.
Yes. Come on, baby,
Yeah, I think
light my menorah.
My son has one that says, I got lit on Hanukkah.
I know, that one was crazy. And we're saying that the cat wakes up in the morning. Yes, cats wake us up in the morning a lot. So Walter White, do you have any pets? We talked about pets before. And
He's licking my fingers right
Walter
now.
White said, I wish you guys were my parents. Wait a second.
Is that him?
Is that you?
Oh, he's
Or not.
biting my finger.
Or not, I don't
He's
know
a
what he
wildcat here. He wants me to scratch his back. If I stop scratching the back, then he bites. Right? Is that what it is? You're trying to tell me something? Get to work.
Wow, that's nice. I'll take that as a compliment. Our son's wishes something else. But
Well,
hey,
yeah, I think they put up with us. They just
yes,
tolerate us.
they tolerate.
I think we make too many videos or something. Because it started out with just me doing some occasional videos, and then DJ Selaney became. Then once we learned how to edit, there was nothing,
Yeah.
you couldn't stop us. That was it. Live stream.
We're unstoppable. We're unstoppable. Just,
Unstoppables.
oh my God, the cat hair is starting
Look,
to fly, and I'm getting an allergy.
sorry. All right, no more cat massages for you.
Yes,
DJ Selaney is getting too allergic of this.
I am.
Too much dander flying around.
Yes.
Sorry, guy.
It's too much.
Too much of that. Yeah. Yeah.
Too much. Get back into this. God, I am getting allergic.
It's funny. Like sometimes I would wake up in the morning and all of a sudden I'd feel like a little hand on my chest, and guess who it was? Somebody reminding me it's time to wake up and feed some tuna fish.
Feed some kitty cat, huh?
I used to have a therapy hour with one of my cats named Heidi Ho. I'd bring him. I used to work at a retirement hotel, and we would do like recreational therapy with a cat. I don't think the cat liked going on a 25-mile ride out to the West Valley, but the people really loved to see him.
Yes, people really love animals. They relate to them and like, to...
Yeah, it's...
Push the like on that one.
Oh, okay. I can't move right now. I got a 25-pound cat on me, but I can do it in a minute. Okay.
All right. Here he comes.
You better give him a good massage or else he's not going to stay long.
Oh.
It's conditional love with cats. You know that. It's not. Dogs are unconditional love, but cats, you gotta earn their love. What's up, Poppy Cholo? How's your day going? That's Regicide Clout. Interesting name there. Oh, we're doing pretty good. We're cruising through the day. We made it through some pre-Christmas shopping at Target. We didn't really buy anything there. We went to Best Buy. I think we needed a few items, but
it was crazy. The parking lot, everything is so crazy. This time of year, it's like really nuts. The tail's cute. Yeah, he has a cute tail. Yes, he does have a cute.
That cat wakes me up every morning. Yeah, they have a certain routine. They're creatures of habit. They like the same food, wake up at the same time, get the same thing. But they're pretty cool. They don't make a lot of noise. They're easy to take care. You don't have to bathe them. They're pretty self-cleaning. It's just amazing that cats smell as good as they do because they're always eating like tuna, yet and they're licking themselves to bathe. You would think they would smell like tuna, but they I don't know, for some reason they're able to keep pretty clean, pretty fastidious cleaners. They have these really like sandpaper-like tongues. What's wrong? They have like a sandpaper tongue.
Regicide Cloud said, I finally going to see my dad for one day on Christmas after being in jail for 10 years. Oh.
Wow.
Sorry about that. That must be tough.
At least I'm glad you're able to at least see your dad. That's going to be a really amazing experience, seeing him for the first time in 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you write to each other? Like, do you maintain? Can you talk on the phone or write or? Because there would be a lot of time gap, right? I hope you have a great Christmas.
Yeah, and I wish the best for you and your family.
Yeah. That is tough.
He said, I'm something.
Star. I don't know what that means.
Anybody else have any other things they're planning at any other family get-togethers and holidays and things that you're going to do that you're looking forward to? Walter, are you still out there?
Anybody out there? It's gonna be 2 hours long.
Wow, we're coming up on 2 hours.
And we said we're only gonna do 1 hour.
We're going to do a half
more.
hour. It's like it's
guys,
contagious.
You guys
You know,
have
it's
been
sort of
so
like it's hard to.
friendly. Has been so much fun, and I think we should start closing shop because we.
Yeah, we gotta get up early tomorrow.
Yeah, this has been so much fun, guys. Thank you so much for coming and seeing us.
Yeah, this was really fun.
Button or no?
You can click my button.
No, you cannot click your own button.
No, you guys are awesome. Thank you for being on here for so long and for contributing and coming up with interesting things to say. Because we always like, what are we gonna say? You know, like what? I don't know. We'll think of something. Our friends are great conversationalists. They'll lead us in the right direction.
Yeah, read the comment from our Star Wars.
Well, we love you too, and we hope you have a great day tomorrow. We're gonna try to come on Christmas if we can. Maybe we're gonna try to see if we can still. A lot of people like stores closed, but we got to keep the stream open, man.
Oh, you got a new friend coming in right at the end. Usually what always happens when we're going out, people are coming in.
It's
Reg's DC Music Play. Hello.
How's it going, Reg?
How's it going? Nice.
What kind of music do you like? I see you got music in the name of your channel.
Okay. Just became a friend. If you don't know, I'm DJ Selene. I have my own.
That's right.
channel.
Like I said, if you come to our stream, you're gonna get 3 friends because I got 2 channels and she has 1, and she knows a lot. At least 3 friends, and then you got all the other cool people here.
Yes, and hopefully everybody became friends with everybody. And I just put myself in there, so make it easy for people to check me out and be my friends. So
be my guest. Be my guest. And don't forget to check us out on Instagram.
Yeah, mine is DJ Selene.
I'll write mine as DJ. Is it DJ underscore or
DJ Jerry underscore 007? I think
she knows my site better than I do.
Check. Now you made me doubt. Let's see, who are you? Yeah, DJ underscore Jerry 007.
Okay,
I guess I was putting it wrong before. That's why people are not finding it.
That's why no one's coming to my channel. No, actually, it's actually growing. Thank you guys for going to visit.
Yeah.
DJ Jerry 007 is if you come on out there, we got some really interesting videos on there. And also you have DJ Selene. That's an easy one to remember. There's no underscores.
Oh.
There's evidently a lot of DJ Jerrys out there. I think that's why they had to give me the underscore in the 007. And don't forget, if you want some Hanukkah celebrations, we're trying every night to go on and talk about some of the symbols of Hanukkah. So that's Hollywood Rabbi. And there's also, it's the same as my Instagram. So, and we bring in a lot of universal themes. So it really doesn't matter which religion you are. If you're into making the world a better place, social activism,
loving your
and
neighbor,
just good old fashioned
treating people the way you like to be treated.
Yeah, that's the stuff that
some
we're
basic things like that. We're all for it. All from love coming from love. And little son Star Wars fans 323 said bye. Taquaches, love you. We love you too.
Love you too. Yeah.
And we really appreciate.
We love all you guys. You guys are awesome.
We really appreciate your support and being with us, and you know what I mean, talking to us. We got to know you a little bit better.
We spend more time with you than we do our relatives, really.
Yeah.
Our relatives are out of the country, out of the state, and you guys are there. We come together on this stream, and we thank you, and we want you to remember to keep on rocking. Bye now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hope to come tomorrow or the day after. Bye.
Bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.